My name is Melendez. I've been at Farah Farah for a little over a year now. Now, I've always wanted to come live in Florida, and I ended up at Florida Coastal applying to some law schools, and ended up in Jacksonville. We've loved it ever since. I like to help people. I think the reading insurances, the ins and outs, are very difficult sometimes, and the insurance companies are not there to really help you. So I feel like, we do a good job at that. So for instance, moving down to Florida, Florida being a no-fault state, you're not required to carry insurance. If, let's say, I hit you, I'm not required to carry insurance to cover your injuries. So one of the first conversations I have with clients is the uninsured motorist coverage, which is very important to have in Florida. If they don't have that uninsured motorist, definitely look into that because of the amounts of people here in Florida driving without insurance. It's a tough conversation because premiums go up, and I don't like to sound preachy to people, but it's so important to have for yourself and for whoever's going to be driving in your car, because if you do get hit by an uninsured driver, this is going to be the only thing that helps you out. When you sign up with Farah Farah, you are assigned to an attorney case manager. That attorney case manager's job is to look into insurance coverages, talk to you about your treatment early on, and works your case up until basically, again, it's going to depend on what type of coverages there are on your accident. So my job is to identify insurance coverages, because unfortunately sometimes there are not insurances on accidents, and we do have to inform clients of that bad news.
To tell them what?
Well, let's say I get a client and the property damage is severe, and I get back very high insurance coverages, and they need injections through pain management, or they've already been referred to surgery by their physician or by a surgeon. My job would be to get that case to litigation right away. So that way the litigators can handle it from there. When we get a case, we work in pods. So although I'm a young attorney, there are some things that I do not know and some things that I do know. I've got a lot of experience, but I haven't seen everything. The attorneys here that litigate, they've almost seen everything. You're talking about guys with 30+ years. So they are, right next door, right upstairs. I'm able to ask them questions whenever I need to, and their doors seem to be always open. I think the value of a large firm is that you get to talk to so many people and experience so many cases that really, when you get going, there's really no surprises when you start getting into these cases. Most of the people here have an answer or know where to find the answer, and that's very valuable.
Do you feel like this is a family kind of situation?
Yes, for sure, a family. Chuck and Eddie have been very fair. I think that's a great quality. And your leaders, they're always around. People think because they're, Chuck and Eddie on TV that they're not here, but Chuck and Eddie are always in their office. Their doors are always open. They're always available to talk.